Now then the question comes to children, to infants. How can they be baptized without understanding? The ultimate answer for this comes from Jesus himself. Jesus himself says, "Behold, bring the little children unto me, and do not prevent them, for to such as ones who are like these, the kingdom of heaven belongs." So Christ says that the kingdom of the heavens belongs to these who are like these little children. And he says not to prevent them. The passage where he says not to prevent them from coming, the apostles are wanting to keep the children away from Jesus because people are bringing the children to be blessed, and they think that they will be disturbing the master, and this is not worth his time, or that they may not understand. And Christ says, do not prevent the little children from coming to me. Even Christ says of these little ones, woe to the one who causes one of these little ones to stumble. Because I tell you, it would be better that a millstone were tied around his neck and he cast into the sea, for their angels ever stand before the throne of my Father in heaven. That is Christ's testimony about the children, and so who are we to prevent them from being brought? Additionally, the New Testament gives no minimum level of academic or intellectual comprehension in order to be baptized, which is an excellent thing. If there was an intellectual minimum for baptism, no one would be baptized. I guarantee you, you do not understand the Holy Trinity. You do not understand the incarnation of Christ. The mysteries of God are not comprehensible to you. And the longer you talk about these things, the more likely it is that you'll unwittingly slip into some heresy. If there was an intellectual minimum, then those who are intellectually impaired, who have a mental impairment, could not be saved, because they simply would not be able to understand. There are those who are born with an IQ that they simply won't be able to have an academic comprehension of the subject, and yet in Christ, no such academic minimum is ever demanded. But according to John's epistle, what is commanded and what does fulfill the law of Christ is love, and these little children are able to love. Christ says to bring the little children unto him. They are capable of the one item that John's epistle brings into the threshold, and so how can we keep them away from being united to the Christ who saves them in holy baptism, who calls them unto himself, to whom he says, to these the kingdom of heaven belongs. Because he says the kingdom of heaven belongs unto them, we bring them in, and joyfully so.